Yeah, Dennis, Tim, Tavo, Earson, and Dwight.
Everybody else available?
Yes.
What's a possibility? Do you have an idea now if Hall might join you in Milwaukee?
No, I think we'll kind of see how he's doing tomorrow morning and just kind of judge it then or make a decision then.
Okay. It's a hot topic now just because the commissioner came out with the memo of arrest, and I don't know, it may not apply to you any longer with some of the injuries you have, but you have in the past arrested players. I wondered if the memo from the commissioner changes what your thinking might have been or will be.
I think you always have to be respectful of the commissioner and the league and all the dynamics that are at play. It's never an easy decision. It's always complicated, but I think as long as we're being thoughtful of everybody, I think when it's appropriate and when it's possible, it's something that we'll still consider.
You have made it a practice in the past. That's fair.
Yeah, for sure.
Just because.
I think when you're just thinking about probably most importantly your players' health and your players' big term, both for that season and hopefully the playoffs and their career. I think for them it makes sense organizationally. It makes sense to be healthy and hopefully playing your best basketball and in your best place going into the playoffs. So I've been a part of it for a long time. So there's on a lot of different levels it makes sense to me. And at the same time, I'm very appreciative of the commissioner and all the other our TV partners and how great they are to us. And so hopefully we could just strike a balance and yeah.
3-point shooting with them would be the key.
Yeah, it's Wall kind of sets up a lot of their 3-point shooting. He's just such a great kind of pass first point guard. Big assist guy, but can attack and get to the basket and score, and scores enough to collapse you and create rotations. And so, so the better we can kind of contain Wall, keep them in front of us, and stay attached to the 3-point shooters. That's they kind of go hand in hand.
You switched a lot, at least in the second half against the Hornets. And I was kind of talking to Dennis afterwards. He said he kind of liked that. But when do you use that over other defenses against the pick and roll?
Sometimes it's just feel or gut. Sometimes it's if there's a lot of 3-point shooting out there and you want to stay maybe more connected, or there's a few different ones. But I would say trying to just stay in front and stay connected to shooters is probably one of the big ones.
I know there's the medical analytics and stuff, but aside from just somebody who might be nursing a minor knock or an injury, are there any other signs that you look for as determining when might be a good time to rest a guy for a game? Or
I think the schedule and how it lays out. Not just that one game before,
right,
or that one game after. There will be stretches that all teams have that you go through where you just have a significant number of games in a short period of time, and the cumulative effect of those games. You start to try and think about that.
Well, what convinced you to take that approach? Something in the past or something specific of resting guys?
I was an assistant coach in San Antonio with Greg Popovich for 19 years, and I think the way that he managed players and managed their health and extended careers and had great success in the playoffs. And he engaged us all. We were all part of the conversation. We were all part of the decision, from the top of the organization to the bottom of the organization. And so that's had a big influence on me in a lot of areas, but obviously in this one too.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.